Thanks for joining us here at Enjoy the View Travel, and welcome to the channel. This week's View on Travel Season 2 starts now. All right, we are T-minus 29 days, officially less than a month away from our sail away on Celebrity Ascent. So, I've had some questions about how are we preparing for our cruise. So I thought we'd talk about that today. So the first thing is research. Find out things beforehand so that you know. List. I'm a list person, so I have lists. So I watch YouTube videos about the ship, hotels we might be staying at, our staterooms. Some people will post, videos for that. Ports that you're going to. We're planning our sail away locations, outfit options, starting to pull those, mapping out my recording timeline so I can bring you guys some great content. Prescription medication. Am I going to have enough? Do I need to refill before I go? Planning haircuts, pedicures, those kind of things. Money, how much do I need to take with me? What am I wanting to use it for? When do I need to get it from the bank? All of those things you need to think about ahead of time. Printing my travel documents. So we'll take the next couple of weeks and we'll talk about a few of those things in our travel tip of the week section. Our thoughts and prayers go out to all of the families of those who were on the American Airlines flight, as well as the military helicopter at the crash at Reagan National this past week. All right, Celebrity Cruises has announced they're introducing a river cruise division. I am so excited about this. Just super excited. Celebrity is one of my favorite cruise lines, so I cannot wait to see what they do with river cruising. So the river cruises will begin in 2027. They will start booking, however, in 2025. They have 10 ships on order, and they haven't really given out any in-depth information. It's just kind of been this vague, this is what we're planning to do. I would assume in the next couple of months that they will be giving out some additional information, and as soon as they do, of course, I will bring that information to you so that you can be up to date. I do believe they are planning to start in Europe, so they will be starting over there. I've had the question already from somebody, will they be doing river cruises here in the U.S.? I cannot answer that for you at this time because I don't know, but I'm assuming that information will come out. I would think if they are doing well in Europe that they would bring it over to the U.S. as well as an option, but we'll have to wait and see on that. But as soon as details become available, I will definitely let you guys know. Okay, spring break is just around the corner. There is still time to book spring break trips if you have not yet. Go over to enjoytheviewtravel.com for more details, and we can help you get that spring break trip booked. But let's do it pretty quick because it's coming up. Adventure travel is very popular, and I know I have some clients who love adventurous travel with climbing, hiking, and all the things. So Mount Everest is usually a hiker climber's mecca, right? Okay, there's always been a fee to get your permit to be able to do that, but they have just increased the fee again, and this time they have increased it by 35%. So if you are wanting to climb Mount Everest, start saving your pennies, because it will now cost you $15,000 to climb Mount Everest. Typically, they average about 300 climbers a year. So, that's pretty good, I guess. But anyway, so if you are thinking about doing that, just a little heads up that the price has gone up a little bit. So start saving those pennies and get your adventurous vacation booked. We talked about this last week, but I'm going to bring it up again. Please make sure that you are washing your hands. Illnesses are on the rise. There's a lot of flu going around here, even some COVID going around. And so just please make sure that you are washing your hands. That is something that you can do on your part to keep yourself safe and keep those around you safe. So please, it doesn't matter if you're going on a cruise, you're going to a buffet, you're going to a restaurant, hotel, school, wherever. It does not matter where you are going. Let's just make sure that we are washing our hands to help make sure that we're not getting some of the illnesses that are going around. There was another outbreak of norovirus on a Royal Caribbean ship. I don't remember the name of the ship offhand, but they had about 90 cases. So make sure you're doing your part to help with that, especially if you're going to a buffet where you are going to be handling the tongs and the spoons and stuff to serve yourself. You're going to be touching the counter, you're going to be touching tables, that other people have been touching. So just, kind of do your part and wash those hands. Also, if you like our content that we've been putting out, please like and share, and don't forget to hit the subscribe so you don't miss our next episodes. Delta Airlines is limiting access to their sought-after airport lounges, putting in new restrictions this month for those who use a credit card membership in order to access those lounges. So, the new rules, which went into effect on February 1st, are going to limit the number of times that a traveler can enter a lounge. So depending on the type of credit card that you have will depend on how many times you can go to the lounge. So the changes are an extension to the carrier's loyalty program overhaul, and it's an effort to address the crowding that are at the Sky Club lounges, because it just seems like, I guess, everybody could get in. It was no more the kind of elite club and had become overcrowded. So that is Delta's response, I guess, to the complaints they've been getting about access to the Sky Club. So they are going to be limiting the access to the Sky Club. More details can be found at delta.com. If you like winter, I am sure you enjoyed Phil's predictions, but last weekend, Punxsutawney Phil predicted 6 more weeks of winter. So, do you agree with Phil? Do you think we're going to have 6 more weeks of winter? We've had a couple of warm days here in Tennessee, but it looks like maybe we are getting ready to next week head back into the coldness of winter and maybe have some winter weather. We'll see. So just a little fun side note, my dear friend Carol actually lives in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, and she says they have a big party every year, and this year there was about 40,000 who attended that party, so that sounds like a good party to me. It would also make a really fun trip if you want to go and celebrate Groundhog's Day up in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, so let me know if you want details on that. Okay, travel deal of the week. Let's talk about it. Universal Orlando. So it's a really great offer. It's 4 days of fun to enjoy the rides and the attractions at your choice of either 2 or 3 of their fun-filled parks. And it has a park-to-park privileges. So in this special offer, when you book, and you do have a limited time to book, so you get 2 days free on select tickets. So with this promo, like I said, it is a limited time availability. So if you are interested, reach out to me at Enjoy the View Travel, and I can get you some more specific details on dates that you are looking to travel. There are a few restrictions that do apply, including some blackout dates, but it's looking like those dates are only around the Christmas time in December. So spring break's coming up, summer vacations are coming up. I know it's super hot in Orlando in the summer, but it's still a popular place to go. And then of course you have fall breaks in the fall, so we can check any of those timelines that you're looking for. Again, reach out to me at enjoytheviewtravel.com for more information. Travel tip of the week. So I touched on this earlier. So because I'm traveling in less than a month, we're going to print all of our travel documents it's really, really important that you have a hard copy. And most of the time, you're never going to need this. But just in case you do, you have it. So, for example, if you lose your driver's license, if you lose your passport, your credit cards, you're going to be in a panic. So if you have a hard copy, front and back if needed, for example, driver's license, credit cards, then you're going to have contact information and numbers that you need at your fingertips in seconds versus having to fumble around and try to find them on your phone or on your computer. You'll have them right there. When you're upset and you're out of sorts, you've got it. It also shows things that you've already paid for, okay? What your reservations were for, in case there's a discrepancy when you go to check in. You've got your hard copy there. So a copy of your travel insurance policy, should you need that, what coverage you have. I know that we are all in this digital age and we can get everything on our phone, or we have it all saved onto our computer or our iPads or our tablets, but things happen. Phones lose their charge. Sometimes computers crashes, and just having a hard copy makes good sense. Okay, that is all for this week's View on Travel. Thank you for joining us. I hope that you have a great week, everybody. And until next time, enjoy the view. Thank you for watching this week's View on Travel. Be sure to visit us at enjoytheviewtravel.com. Be sure to hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification bell so you don't miss our next episode.